Either you flip or fly. The chances of flipping are really good if you push yourself to that yourself into the corner. You are not going to do that at all. What do you want to understand? I am not saying anything profound. I have been repeating the same thing day after day after day. So it's not something that the thought is manufacturing here. You see, it's not a thought manufactured or logically a certain premise that I am putting across to you. Basically, it sounds very contradictory to you. You see, what actually I am doing, you don't understand. You see, what I am doing is that I make a statement, and the second statement is negating the first statement. Sometimes you see some contradictions in what I am saying. Actually, they are not contradictions. So this statement does not express what I am trying to express. So the second statement is negating the first statement. And the third statement is negating the first two statements. Fourth statement is negating the previous three statements. Not with the idea of arriving at any goal. Not with the idea of communicating anything to you. There is nothing to be communicated. Only this series of negations, not with the idea of arriving at any goal. The goal is understanding, So you want to understand, you see. There is nothing to understand here. See, every time you make some sense out of it. So I'm trying to point out that's not it. It is not the doctrine of neti neti. In India they evolved this negative approach. But the so-called negative approach is a positive approach, because still they are interested in reaching the goal. So they have failed through their positive approaches. They have invented what is called the negative approach. Not this, not this, not this. The unknown cannot be reached, or cannot be experienced through positive approach. So they have failed. So then you see, this so-called negative approach is not really a negative approach, because the goal is still a positive goal of knowing the unknown, for example, you see, or wanting to experience something which cannot be experienced. So this movement, you see, which has adopted a negative approach, is still interested in the positive goal. So of knowing the unknown, experiencing something which cannot be experienced. It's only a trick. That's all it is, playing with itself. As long as the goal is a positive goal, no matter what the goal is, so long any approach, whether it is called positive or negative, is not a negative approach, it's a positive approach. It's all right to play games with you. It's interesting. But there is no such thing as the beyond, no such thing as the unknown. If you accept that there is such a thing as the unknown, you will do something or the other to know the known. Your interest is to know. So this movement is not going to stop as long as it is interested in experiencing something that cannot be experienced. So that means that there is still something which cannot be experienced. So there is no such thing as the unknown at all. So how can you say that there is no such thing as the unknown? How can you make such a dogmatic assertion? You will find out, as long as you are pursuing the unknown, so long this movement is in operation. There is something that you can do, that gives you the hope. Maybe one day you will stumble into this, to experience the unknown. How can, if there is any unknown, ever become part of the known? Not a chance. Even assuming for a moment that this movement, which is demanding to know the unknown, is not there, what is there you will never know. You have no way of knowing that at all. no way of capturing that and experiencing that or giving expression to it. So to talk of that bliss, the eternal bliss, love and all that is romantic poetry, because you have no way of capturing that and containing it and giving expression to it. So this dawns on you that this is not the movement, this is not the instrument that can help you to understand anything, and there is no other instrument. So then there is nothing to understand. I don't want to talk. Give it thought. You help me.